Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is for low levels. If you're a low level, I'm showing you how to do this event. We just got the Sepulcher. This is a low level base. This is not my base. This is a level 2 Sepulcher. You should have at least a level 1 Sepulcher. At level 1, you get a flat 400 um, damage reduction. Okay? So you can do Soldier 1 and Soldier 2 with the Sepulcher all by itself takes 0 damage. Therefore, I'm going to show you how to do the Sepulcher, or excuse me, I'm going to show you how to do the Soldier 3 with the Sepulcher and with um, the Malachi. Keep in mind, there's a couple of things you want to do. Pay attention. If you're low level, you can do this 0 damage. Um, So this Malachi is level 22. It is a Omega Malachi, but that's not really necessary just as long as you have a Malachi. And he's got a level 2 Sepulcher. What you want to do is draw these motorcycles out. But pay attention, before you start this base, get some thorium. Use your metals to get thorium. You need quite a bit of thorium. Clear out all your missiles. You want to have 6 Maverick missiles. Okay, for doing this base, you're going to get 100,000 XP plus you're going to get 200,000 bonus. So just doing this one base alone is 300,000 XP. And then if you're having difficulty with, if you don't have a max level Malachi, you may have difficulty with the commander bases. Um, the key here is to don't get shot. Don't get shot. As you're drawing out these motorcycles, you'll see several times I actually am prepared to leave the base. Um, right now, I don't have it on the Malachi. You should keep it on the Malachi, so if you do get into trouble, you can leave the base. As long as you're running away from the motorcycles, they cannot hit you. But if you start getting low on drones like I was there, just leave. See, I was down to just a couple drones, but I was safe because I had at least one drone before my Sepulcher could kill that last motorcycle. We caught 3 or 4 motorcycles there at the same time. Usually you're going to catch 1 or 2 and you don't have to leave the base. But if you catch 3 or 4 coming after you, you're going to be in trouble. Like that one, we were fine. There was only 1 motorcycle. Or trike is what they are. They got 2 wheels in the front, 1 wheel in the back. They're a weird sort of trike. I recommend putting your Sepulcher um, on defense so that he doesn't go running off after the motorcycles. Once we clear these 2 motorcycles, um, we are going to be. That's another thing too. If you retreat your Malachi, you will come back with all of your drones. You don't have to wait for them. So it's another little time-saving trick. You got plenty of time on this base. Just take your time, kill all these motorcycles. Then we're going to come in with Maverick missiles. And the more precise you are on your placement of the missiles, the less missiles you have to use. So I'm trying to get tricky here and place it where I'm hitting 2 turrets at the same time. So I took out 1 and damaged a second one. You should be able to do this with 7 turrets. Um, there's 7 heavy flaks, and actually sometimes you can probably get away with doing like 6, depending on how lucky you are. If you don't want to mess around with that, then just hit all 7 of them directly. They're spaced far enough apart to where If you hit them directly, you're guaranteed to kill them, but you're not going to do any damage to the next one. The one downside of Mavericks is there's like an 8-second delay in between. I'm a little bit far from that one. I didn't think it was going to kill it. That's probably about as far away from the turret that you're actually targeting you want to be. And some of these angles are going to be deceptive. Like that one, I'm too far away. For sure, I'm too far away. Right there, maybe I'm okay. No. But I got the other one a little bit damaged. So, like I said, some of these angles are going to be a little bit deceptive. I'm too far away for sure. See, I'm too far away. You have to have the round circle in the middle around the or near the first turret. So I should be a little bit closer than that. So this is why you want thorium. You can only hold 6 Mavericks, but you need 7 at least. So before you begin this particular base, make sure you're filled with thorium and make sure you have 6 Mavericks. That is the one thing that you need. Here's the reason. You can kill these turrets with your... so see, I did it with 7. So you can kill these turrets with your Malachi. The problem is, if you're not a max level Malachi, it takes forever to kill the turrets. And then you've got other things coming out, and you run out of time on this base. You need the missiles. If you're a low level, I don't believe you can kill the 7 turrets in time. It takes like almost a minute to kill a turret, and then you're in trouble if other turrets are targeting you. You're always going to have 2 of those. You're going to be within range of 2 of those heavy flaks, and so and there is one more motorcycle in the back. You have to be careful of that. Now, I wanted to say this. There's only a couple of turrets on this base that can harm the Sepulcher. I used to think that the round turrets could harm the Sepulcher, but I don't think they can. So I'm maybe wasting time killing these round turrets. Um, I don't think that they can actually, on this particular base, I don't think they're high enough of a level to hurt the Sepulcher. But the 2 other turrets that are in the back, one on either side of that motorcycle, the red ones, those can hurt your Sepulcher. So those are the 2 main targets. None of the Overwatch turrets can hurt your Sepulcher. None of the buggies can hurt your Sepulcher. None of the mechanized infantry can hurt your Sepulcher. And I might be wrong about these round turrets. Maybe they do. On the higher level bases, they definitely do. They definitely kill the Sepulcher quickly. But on this particular base, they may be low enough level to where they aren't. In this case, you'll see I missed one of the round turrets and I just went for it with the Sepulcher, and it didn't take any damage at all. So I don't think that these are high enough level. You know, of course, sometimes they'll have different level turrets in different areas. So the one in the back there might be a lower level round turret. You still got plenty of time. Look, you got 5 minutes. So it's not a big deal. So I am going to go for those 2 turrets in the back. I noticed that round turret and I killed the round turret, but then this turret right here that I'm killing right now and the other one are the only ones that are going to cause you any problem. Now the whole rest of the base you can clear with the Sepulcher, including that motorcycle. And, you know, he'll do or the sepulcher will do quick work of all this stuff in the back there. Just let him go, and then that's it for that. As far as the number 1 and number 2 soldier base, literally put your sepulcher in there and let him go. You don't need to put anything else in there. You can to speed things up a little bit maybe, but totally not necessary. Not necessary at all. So we started with 3, we'll go to 2, and then we'll do 1. And by the way, for the main track, you can use the sepulcher for the entire main track. And all you need on your base is good defenses. You don't even really, you saw how weak this base is. He's, I just got minimal stuff on his base, and for the defense wave, he's knocking it dead. I wanted to see where a level 1 was. There's one right there. We'll go back to the base. The main thing you want to worry about is the buggies and the mechanized infantry. And when there's nothing left but inert things, then you can release other stuff. I also wanted to point this out. For the way we're doing this, it's not important, but if you're using the Sepulcher and if you're using the Malachite, those are both Sentinel units. Set your base CC to Sentinel, and you will get 10 extra range and 15 extra splash, or 15% extra splash and 10% more range. So, or I think it might be just a flat 10 range. So, yeah, 10 extra 10 range, I believe. So, at any rate, there is another unit which is also a Sentinel unit. If you've got it, it works great, and that is the spider. What the heck is his name? Balthasar. Okay, so try to stick to Sentinel units. Right now, I've got all kinds of units in there. It doesn't matter because there's nothing that can hit me there, so I didn't need the extra range. I was just doing that to speed up killing the motorcycles because the Sepulcher's a little bit slow at killing the motorcycles because the motorcycles are moving. If they weren't moving, he would probably one-shot them. Yeah, the Sepulcher is a great unit for low levels right now. It's going to be the key to doing these events. There are other units that you can use, like the Gladiator that has a damage reduction that's probably around 400 or so. So you can do your own research, look it up in your own base, and see what your level your units are at and what their flat damage reduction is. But if it's 400 or more, you're not going to take any damage. I think that in this case, none of these things are doing more than 400 damage. You know, depending on what levels you are. But you see that this is a very, very low level base that we're working with here. So that's it. You can do the main track. You can do the soldier 1 and 2, all with just the Sepulcher. And then your defense waves. Very easy, in my opinion. If you fail, you can always, it automatically repairs you, so you can set it until you get it. And then the only thing you need is to prepare for Soldier 3, and that is get 6 missiles and fill up on thorium and metal and oil. That'll take you 2 seconds to do that. You get one um, metal base with Master Loot on. Notice that I've got Master Loot on here, so my platoon's a little bit slower, but you hit a metal base and you completely fill up with metal and oil, and then you hit a thorium base and get 100 or 200 million thorium. Or if you've got enough metals, just get 200 million thorium with your metals. All right, guys, that's it. He's ready to go for his next round. I hope this was helpful. See you next time. Have a good one.